Hi. Jon Stewart knows quite a bit about Israel and Gaza and the West Bank. He's been following this issue for a long time. Knows way more than I do. But I believe that there are three questions, or there's one question that's top on his mind, that's top on everybody's mind who really follows it, which he's not able to talk about really, or to make humor about. His writers in the writer room don't understand it. I don't know why he's not able to more directly address it, but I'm going to tell you what I think it is, and say what I think he can't say. But again, I can't speak for him. Anyway, to understand this situation, the first thing is, one, why don't we call Gaza a prison? It's a prison. It has a wall around it. You can't go in or out. Israel decides everything that goes in there. They can't build an airport. They can't do shipping or anything. It's a prison. And most of the occupants have not committed any crime. Many have been born. The wall went up 30 years ago. Many were born there. So how can you blame them for whatever reason Israel decided to build the wall, because of the knifings and the attacks, whatever? Anyway, bottom line, it's a prison. Anybody in their right mind would call it a prison. Okay. Number two, why don't we call the bombing of residential buildings anywhere in the world a war crime? Well, we do. It is a war crime. It is a war crime to bomb people's homes, period. The only extenuating circumstances, if there's a terrorist in there with a nuclear bomb and they're going to blow it up and take down the city, okay, fine, maybe then blow up the building. But Israel has none of those extenuating circumstances. It is committing war crimes. And number three, and this is the most important thing, the fighter bombers that Israel's using and the bombs it are dropping all came from us, U.S. citizens. Our tax dollars went into building these bombs, and we personally built them in Illinois, wherever. We personally built these bombs with all our fellow citizens' money, sent them to Israel, and they're using our planes and the bombs we provided to them to drop them on these residential buildings. Therefore, we are complicit. I would say more than that. We are, well, that's it. Let me back up. No, I'm not going to say we are. Are we committing war crimes? That's the number one question that is I believe it's on Jon Stewart's mind, my mind, everybody's mind. Are we committing war crimes, and why aren't we preventing it? Why can't we just say to Israel, sorry, no more bombs, no more planes. We're not going to have any part of these war crimes. Yeah, what Hamas does is bad, but we don't care. Two wrongs don't make a right. I mean, is that not taught to children anymore? Anyway, the rub here is that the Daily Show, its whole thing is really just it's almost like it's, by the Democratic Party. All they do is bash Republicans like 99% of the time on the show. If you watch the show, 99% of the time will be lame jokes about Republicans and 1% about Democrats. It's not I don't really feel like it's a true comedy show. I mean, it's a comedy show geared to one specific audience. There's nothing objective about it all. It's completely partisan to Democrats. So now the big question is, if Biden, who's the president, will not stop sending bombs to Israel to commit war crimes, there's some humor there, isn't it? I think I think it could be funny, right? I mean, we're saying we want human rights, and yet when the president that we want to elect wants to bomb bombs on residential buildings, we think, it's okay because we don't have time. We're busy shopping our Teslas. Or maybe we're not going to get a Tesla. We can get a BMW or a Porsche or some other sort of EV, a Rivian. Yeah, the Rivians are really cool. Like, we have to go get those. I think that could be funny. Anyway, I just want to do this video because, unfortunately, I can't work in my office today. So anyway, I just want to do this video that very quickly explains what the big question is that Jon Stewart will ultimately, I think he wants to address, but could not address in the episode this past Monday. And anyway, Hope you got something out of this. Until next time.